Hi, I'm Kristina Bergsten with the Animal Law Firm, where we are fighting for the underdog. In case you didn't know, we do have a podcast. It's called Fighting for the Underdog, and this is our logo, a little superhero dog. But not only do we have dogs as clients, but we have cats, sheep, pigs, llamas, chickens, goats, and horses. And today I'd like to talk to you about horses and ownership. We recently had a call come in where a woman signed an agreement of sale for a horse, but declined to go forward with the sale. The interesting twist in this case is that there was no brand inspection done. And as you know, or maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't, brand inspections are necessary to transfer ownership of the horse from one person to another. It's kind of like a health certificate of sorts, and this is what enables title to transfer. Well, so this woman who called about the sale of her horse, or the non-sale she got sued by the other party, even though she declined to move forward with the sale and didn't cooperate with the brand inspection and a few other things. Not that she didn't cooperate, she just didn't set it up because she decided she didn't want to move forward with the sale. She returned the person's check to them. So this person then sued her in court, went to small claims court, and in small claims court, as is often the case, the judge didn't know anything and was like, I don't care about the brand inspection. You're just going to give this person the horse because it's her horse, and which is just absolutely ridiculous, because that's a violation of law. And so, but now she's dealing with the conundrum of this judge could order her at any time to could order the sheriff to go at any time and take possession of the horse. How functionally they're going to do that, I don't really know, but because I highly doubt that the sheriff has any ability to go and take a horse and transport it from one place to another. I mean, it's going to be a major endeavor that the sheriff probably does not routinely deal with. Of course, so they could call in a third party, right? And here's probably who they will call, because this is in Douglas County. They will probably call the Denver Dumb Friends League Equine Harmony Center. And as you all know, they're awful. I've had so many cases in the past where people got their horses taken and then sold by the Harmony Equine Center. So that's another story for another day. It just seems to be a recurring theme with Denver Dumb Friends League, that they just take people's animals and sell them and make a profit. But anyway, so that's, something to be concerned about, of course. And then, so what we have here and what we often find is the problem in animal law is that you get judges who don't know anything about animal law, and they don't care to know, and they don't want to be bothered. I have seen people go into court to fight over parking spaces. I have seen people sue each other over $100 while I'm waiting to litigate actual meaningful cases. And yet for some reason, when I get to the judge all of a sudden is very incensed and, was tired, is hungry, whatever the problem is, and they don't want to give my animal law client due process, due consideration, respect, dignity, nothing. But they'll give somebody fighting over a parking space a lot more dignity and respect than they'll give someone who's about to lose their pet or their horses can be pets. They're technically classified as agricultural animals, but I digress. That is just one thing to keep in mind when hiring an attorney, is that you want to make sure you have someone who not only knows the animal laws, but is also well-versed in educating well-versed in educating judges on the law. Because if you go in there with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and they get a judge who doesn't care, and then they can't educate the judge on what they should be doing, then you're definitely going to lose. I can never guarantee any result, unfortunately. I wish I could. Actually, if I could guarantee results, I would probably do something less stressful than be an attorney, to be totally honest with you. But since I can't predict the future, here I am. And so, you want a law firm that's going to fight for you and fight for your pet and fight for your animal and who knows the laws. And so, if this person decides to hire our office, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go in there and educate the judge on the limitations of his ruling and the fact that it is contrary to law, and that there are certain requirements that are necessary to be met in order for title to transfer with respect to a horse. It's not just as simple as like, oh, someone paid me money and now I own a horse. There are significant amounts of regulatory laws and other statutory laws that are required to be complied with in order for title to transfer properly. So if you find yourself in a situation where you either have a judge who refuses to obey the law, or you have a horse situation, or a llama, or a sheep, or a chicken, or a pig, or a goat, we're equal opportunity species over here. Give us a call. We're happy to help. Even if we're not licensed in a state where you practice in, as long as you have local counsel for us, we can get admitted what's called pro hoc vice. I forget what the Latin translation is, to be totally honest with you. It doesn't matter, but it just means that like, as long as there's somebody local who is licensed to practice, like we can act as co-counsel in that situation. So there's a lot of different ways that we can help you, even if we're not licensed in your area. So give us a call, happy to help. And yeah, just stay safe out there, underdogs, and don't give up. Don't give up.